The reality of following Jesus is that it isn't always going to be easy, and to be able to start overcoming sin, get through struggle, hardship, and to be able to share the gospel effectively, the truth is we need extreme perseverance to do so. And we can obviously have this extreme perseverance, resilience, and never die attitude through the strength that God freely gives us when we ask for it in prayer. In Matthew 7:7-8, it says, "Ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks the door will be opened." And then in Romans 8:32 it says, "He who did not spare his own son, but gave him up for us all, how will he not also along with him graciously give us all things?" These verses don't mean that God will necessarily give us everything we ask for, like a bunch of money, a nice car, a big fancy house, etc. He won't always give us everything we want, especially if it's not beneficial to his kingdom, to us, or isn't for our own good. But he will always give us everything we need, which includes things like the strength to persevere with whatever we face or go through following him as believers. So I want to encourage you with this video today to be always praying for perseverance. It's so important because anything worth having often comes through perseverance. Even have a look at our salvation. It came through Jesus' perseverance through the pain of the cross. And for us to overcome temptations from the enemy, our flesh, and to start overcoming sin and addiction in our own lives, we're going to need to persevere with the strength of Jesus. For us also to get through tough times or to share the gospel like we're called to do, even with insults, judgment, danger, backlash, and persecution coming at us, we can only do it through God's strength and perseverance. You've probably heard the famous Rocky quote, "It ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done." And that quote is true not only for life but also in our faiths as believers. The only way you start to win in your faith with overcoming sin and sharing the gospel, for example, is by constantly keep getting back up and moving forward when you do get hit or fall. In Proverbs, it mentions that a righteous man may fall 7 times, but they continue to get back up. In Galatians 6:9, it also says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." So, to conclude and wrap up this video, remember, as Christians, our walk isn't always going to be all sunshine and rainbows. It's going to be difficult at times, but by leaning on God's strength through reading His Word and prayer, you can persevere through anything and begin to win. Anyway, if this message helped or encouraged you, comment amen and make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. God bless.